Thanks for clicking to W.com. I'm meteorologist Ryan Halicki. Two rounds of strong storms that I'm watching for. I want to talk about both. We're going to start with what we have the potential for here on our Sunday evening. Now, there's a cold front that's going to be pushing through the area. That is going to be the focal point for spotty downpours and storms to develop. So far, those have been struggling to fire into our Sunday evening, but that risk will remain. This is the severe outlook for our Sunday. Lowest threat level, this darker green, that level 1 of 5 across the area. So isolated, stronger storms are possible. Here's how Future Tracker handles that. Kind of develops a broken line that kind of hovers over the area throughout the evening. Now, the focal point will be along that boundary for these showers and storms to develop. And as we go through the evening, any of those could be a little strong with some gusty wind or pockets of hail. Past midnight, threat for storms starts to come down, and then we'll be watching for a little patchy fog developing to kick off your Monday. It will be a mild morning with those low temperatures in the 60s for much of us. A few of our rural spots may touch upper 50s to kick off the day, but during our daylight hours Monday, predominantly dry weather, partly sunny skies, and it will be warmer and humid with mid-80s for highs. There is a small chance that we could see a shower popping up with that heat and humidity during the day, but the risk for storms on Monday is more so after sunset Monday night, and in particular, watching closely for another round of severe weather possible coming at a time we're not used to looking for that. So this is the severe outlook for Monday, extending from Milwaukee and Chicago all the way across the valley through Pittsburgh. Now, what we're going to be watching for is a complex of storms that develops off to our northwest. This type of complex, often referred to as an MCS, or you may hear the term derecho thrown out. A derecho is a long-duration wind event. That's something that happened several years back, caused a lot of damage in Columbus. Well, we're going to have to watch closely for one of those trying to develop into our Monday night. Now, where this fires is crucial in what we see in the valley. If it fires here more so to the north of Milwaukee and across Lake Michigan here, that will have a higher likelihood of diving south toward the valley. If we see that firing a little closer to Chicago or the southern tip of Lake Michigan here, that would likely drive that further to the south, heading more so toward Columbus. We'd still see a little bit of rain, I'd expect, but where this develops, very important for how this is going to impact our weather. But what you can see here, this is around midnight on Monday, that timing of that complex trying to come through. And with this, we would have the potential for some very strong wind gusts out of this system. Also watching for heavy rain that moves through into the overnight, and by Tuesday morning we'd be seeing that exiting. But what you're seeing here is the area outlined by the Storm Prediction Center that has the greatest risk of seeing severe wind gusts over 75 miles per hour. And you notice that does include parts of our area. So this is a concern for us into the overnight hours that this storm system could produce some potentially high wind gusts. That's going to be very high on the severe threats list for our Monday night. Tornado threat low but not zero with that type of system, and we're also going to be monitoring for pockets of flooding. It will be able to produce very heavy rain with a lot of moisture present. So Monday night is a time frame you're going to want to make plans to stay weather alert. You can always download the Storm Team 27 weather app that will push alerts to your phone. Just make sure you are staying aware for Monday night. We're looking at tonight, a much lower threat for some spotty, stronger storms during the evening hours. Overnight, we'll look for showers to start fading out and patchy fog developing with 62 that low. Into the morning, patchy fog will start clearing out by mid-morning, and then we get into a little bit of sun. Our temps warmer for your Monday, 84 degrees the high, and again, a slight chance for a pop-up shower or storm there during the day. But Monday night is the time frame that I expect a much higher likelihood of rain and storms, and those could be severe for us. By Tuesday, we're looking at a partly sunny sky, isolated hit-or-miss variety, showers or storms possible, and then Wednesday, things really heating up. 93 degrees the high. We're going to have to watch those heat index readings, those feels like temperatures. It could feel like triple-digit heat on Wednesday, and in addition to that, 93 degrees is the record high that was set in 1994, so potential to tie the record there. By Thursday, still looking at temps in the 90s. We'll watch for a cold front approaching. That will bring another risk for rain and storms, and then temps not as warm into Friday or into the weekend, unfortunately. We'll drop back to highs in the 70s, but right now, next weekend looking pretty good with some sunshine across the valley.